One evening, while rummaging through our attic for old photos, I stumbled upon a hidden box. Curiosity piqued. I opened it, revealing a trove of letters exchanged between Jack and an unknown woman. My heart pounded as I read the passionate words etched on yellowing paper. The next few days were a blur. I confronted Jack, but he denied any wrongdoing. His eyes, once full of warmth and sincerity, now looked cold and distant. He pleaded innocence, claiming the letters were from his college days and meant nothing. But they did mean something. They spoke of secret meetings, late-night phone calls, and promises I couldn't fathom. In a desperate attempt to find answers, I started investigating. I dug through Jack's belongings, found receipts for expensive gifts, hotel reservations, and even airline tickets. The evidence was mounting against him, but still, he refused to confess. One evening, while I was poring over the newfound evidence, Jack entered my room. He looked at me with a mix of anger and desperation. "He won't find anything," he snarled, snatching the letters from my hand. "This is between me and her." I felt a knot form in my stomach. I knew he was hiding something, but I didn't know what. I couldn't shake off the feeling that there was more to this story than Jack was letting on. But for now, all I had were questions and no answers. Days turned into weeks, and the tension between us grew thicker. Our once close bond was frayed, and we barely spoke. I felt betrayed, hurt, and confused. I didn't know how to handle this situation or who to turn to for help. One night, after a particularly heated argument, I stumbled upon something that changed everything. Hidden deep within Jack's wardrobe was a folder labelled Important Documents. Inside, I found divorce papers signed by our mother. My heart stopped as I read the date. It was less than a month away. I felt a wave of shock wash over me. My family was falling apart, and I had no idea. Jack had been keeping this secret from me, from all of us. But why? What was he hiding? With newfound determination, I decided to confront him one last time. I gathered all the evidence I'd found and confronted him in our living room. "You lied to me," I accused him, my voice shaking with anger and hurt. "You betrayed our family." Jack looked at me, his eyes filled with regret. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I didn't want to hurt you, but I had no choice." "No choice," I repeated, disbelief etched on my face. "What are you talking about?" He took a deep breath, then spoke. "Mom, she's sick. She's been sick for a long time, and she didn't want us to know. But the treatments are expensive, and I had to find a way to help." I felt a wave of sympathy wash over me. My mother was sick. All this time, we thought she was just stressed or tired, but she was fighting for her life, and Jack was doing everything he could to save her. I felt a mix of emotions: anger at being kept in the dark, sadness for our family's situation, and admiration for Jack's courage. I realized then that my brother had been lying, but not out of malice or betrayal. He was protecting our mother, trying to shield her from the stress and worry we would cause. But as much as I understood his actions, I couldn't forgive him easily. The lies he told, the secrets he kept, they hurt me deeply. I knew it would take time for us to renew our relationship. I determined in. As I walked away from that conversation, I felt a sense of resolution wash over me. Our family was far from perfect, but we were strong. We could weather this storm and come out the other side even stronger than before. But for now, the truth had been revealed, and the road to forgiveness was long and difficult. As I look back on that painful time, I realize that family betrayal can be devastating, but it can also bring us closer together if we're willing to forgive, understand, and love each other despite our flaws. And while I still carry scars from that experience, I wouldn't trade them for anything, because they remind me of the strength of my family and the unbreakable bond between us.